Hello everyone. We're going to go ahead and work on our Happy Mother's Day standing post set. So I have these set up how I want them. So the first thing we're going to do is the foil. Now I've already put the foil adhesive on the product and allowed it to dry for an hour. Now this is a little like mason jar with florals in it. So what I want to do is make that bottom look like water. So I went ahead and put some foil adhesive on there. So we're just going to go ahead and get it to adhere to the container. Now I will put a link in the description of which foils I'm using. Sorry, that's my dog. All right, so that kind of gives it a little water effect in there. I went ahead and I colored this with our yellow Posca paint marker, and then I did all the lettering. So what I want to do is create like a wood effect on top here. So I already glued the letters in place to make it easier to foil. Again, I used the foil adhesive from Artistic Painting Studio. Allowed it to dry for an hour. A little bit there. There is our little spot right there that I missed. There we go. Now, what I will do is I will also go ahead and color these. Actually paint over these with the final coat. This only takes about 5 minutes to dry. It seals the foil in place. Hello everyone. We're going to go ahead and finish off our Mother's Day. I started the video and the phone died, so we went ahead and we painted this yellow. I used foil on this, which you have to put the foil adhesive on, let it sit for about an hour, and then put your foil over top and rub it. So that's how we got this effect on this sign. This sign, this part of the sign, I added the small bit of foil on the bottom to make it look like it was water. And then for this one, we used scrapbook paper. I put Mod Podge on it, allowed it to dry, went ahead and put our paper on top and ironed it to activate the Mod Podge again. So that's when our camera died. So we're going to try this again. And I went ahead, this is going to go here. This ribbon is going to go across here. And then all these items are going to pile up. And this is one of our standing post signs. So let's go ahead and glue this in place and get started. Well, finish up where we left off because the phone died. So I'm putting a little bit of CA Thick on the back here. And we're going to glue it in place on our backboard. And like I said, this is going to go across here. So we're going to put a little bit of CA thick on here. I went ahead already, and after I was done adhering the foil to the wood, I went and put a little bit of final coat on there. Now, I'm not sure what color I'm going to paint that bow yet, so we're going to leave it just like that. And this one is going to say, Mothers Make Life Beautiful. So that's where all those letters are going to go. So in here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up. I'm going to go ahead and color this green because I'm not sure how much of the flowers are going to cover it up. So we're going to go ahead and fill it in. So then anything we glue on top, if there's green showing through, we should be okay. I use the Posca paint markers. They really hold up well. These are the thicker ones, and these are a PC 8K. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and kind of place these where I want them. I'm going to go ahead and make these into sunflowers. So we want to go ahead and we want to color them yellow. Once I get everything in place, then I will glue. So we're just doing this right now. I think that'll go right about there. And then I want to glue this on top, that on top, and that on top. Actually, I think we'll do that. So let's go ahead and just glue those into place. And then we will color this brown. There we go. Oh, okay. Then all these I planned on doing white. This is the bigger one. This is a PC 17K. I think the white will be a nice contrast in there. And we have some little flowers. Now you could paint these any color you want, but this was the color I chose. And we will go ahead and glue these in place. Why is it always when you're trying to record? Never fails. We'll do this one brown. And we'll put this in here. And probably put that like that. Then we have a bunch of leaves that we're going to place around it. And what I will do is when this is all done, I will take a video of it in the post. Usually it's easier to glue them in place and place them. Now I thought I do have a fine tip of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some highlighting on here to kind of give it some dimension. And then we're going to find a place for it. There we go. Push that out there. We're going to highlight that there. And we'll highlight this one a little bit. And we'll stick that right in there. So that kind of completes that. This one sits in front on the standing post set. We have pretty much one for every holiday and occasion. And because this will probably be seen from both sides, I'm going to color both sides of it. But I thought this one would be pretty in yellow. Kind of pulls the yellow out of this. So this actually gets glued onto the front like that. So I'm going to color the back. So we'll let that dry a second. And let's go ahead and see if we can figure out what colors we want to do this. I'm going to kind of put this up here to see if I like pink. I think we'll do the mother's name in pink. Just as an extra pop of color. And I'm not sure if I want that to be brown. Well, I'm going to color the back of it and place it on there and see if I like that color. I think I like the yellow on there, but I'm not sure what color I want to do Make Life. Actually, I think the white would make it stand out. So let's just go ahead, like I did with that one, and put it on that way to see if I like it. That's just an easy way to, rather than color it and then be disappointed. I think that would be pretty. All right, I like that. I think we're going to go with that. All right. So I'm going to color the front. Or I could have even went ahead with these, that color too. And then we'll do that in yellow. Then everything kind of matches. And then I think we'll do this in pink. We'll kind of pull that color back down. And it just makes it look pretty. Nice and feminine. All right, Make Life. And then we'll do Beautiful. It really doesn't take very long, especially with the paint markers. Okay. So there's that turned around. And then we will go ahead and glue this like that. And we can do some accenting on here. This will sit on there like that. go. And then we will kind of glue this on here. And when you glue this on, you kind of want it above where this line is here, because that sits in a little slot in the front. So it will sit in